So in this video, we're going to go over the streets and avenues of Hudson Yards in Manhattan. Now, Hudson Yards is definitely one of those neighborhoods where people don't really know the lines of where Hudson Yards starts and stops. And this neighborhood has been getting all of the buzz recently because there has been some record-breaking sales in this apartment. And if you don't know, another fun fact that I'm going to squeeze into this video is that Hudson Yards is actually the most expensive neighborhood as of right now in Manhattan. But where does it begin? Where does it stop? Now, even as a residential real estate agent, sometimes I have to double check the boundaries of Hudson Yards because it's one of those neighborhoods where you don't really know if you're stepping in or out of Hudson Yards based off of like the feel of the neighborhood. Some neighborhoods definitely feel different when you're going from one neighborhood to another, but Hudson Yards isn't exactly like that. So we're going to pull up a map in this video so you can see exactly what we're talking about. Now, if you look up Hudson Yards on Google Maps, I actually think the boundaries here are incorrect because here it says that the neighborhood is made up from 11th to 12th Avenue. What I want you to do is actually look at Street Easy to reference where the borders of Hudson Yards are. Now, if we pull up Street Easy and look up the Hudson Yards neighborhood, the neighborhood is going to stretch all the way from on the east side, 8th Avenue to the west side highway. And that's going to be your boundaries of Hudson Yards. The neighborhood's actually probably a little bit bigger than you thought. At least in the beginning, it was definitely bigger than what I thought as well. It definitely feels more like 10th Avenue to 12th Avenue is the true Hudson Yards, but technically from a real estate standpoint, 8th and 9th Avenue are also included in there as well. So when you're talking north to south, on the north end, 41st Street is going to be part of Hudson Yards, and then it stretches all the way down on the south side to 30th Street. Some people say that 28th and 29th are technically part of Hudson Yards, but from a real estate perspective, 30th all the way to 41st Street is technically the boundaries of Hudson Yards. And if you take a look at it on a map, at least on Street Easy, it's a perfect rectangular neighborhood. I hope this helped you figure out what streets and avenues are considered Hudson Yards. Now, I would love to know, would you guys ever live in this neighborhood? Or have you ever lived in this neighborhood and could share your experience in the comments? I think that sometimes you guys sharing your stories and your experiences really help people in the comments. And as always, I just love hearing from you guys.